My name is Blayne Pacelli, and this is my community highlight. Today I'm with Richard Garber. He is a local bankruptcy attorney stationed here in Valley Village, and I'd like to find out a little bit more about his business. He's been an attorney for 37 years, and he's owned his own practice for 34 years. So why did you become an attorney? What drew you to?
I always wanted to be an attorney. From
Yeah.
the time I was a little kid, I knew that's what I wanted to be. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Where'd you study?
I went to University of Maryland, College Park for undergrad, and then I
Okay.
came out here to Southwestern. And I did law school in 2 years. At
2 years?
At their scale program.
Really?
So it was grinding.
I didn't know you could.
It's the only one in the country as far as I know. So,
That's amazing. So what year did you graduate?
81.
81?
1981, yeah.
And where'd you go from there?
From there, I went to work for a firm, and then I went on my own in July 1, 1985.
Yeah.
And I've been on my own ever since.
Oh, nice.
We had an office in Van Nuys, and then we took the office home.
Okay. And I mean, this is a great place. It's a great location, very private for people. So why bankruptcy attorney?
Well, my first job was in a bankruptcy law firm,
Okay.
and I liked it. And so when I was ready to move, I naturally took bankruptcy with me, and but I represented individuals and consumers primarily. Chapter 7, which is liquidation, and Chapter 13, which is a restructuring. That's
Okay.
mainly for people who are behind on their mortgage and they want to save their house, or they have delinquent child support or spousal support, they need to pay that, or people who want to pay their taxes but also have taxes they'd like to discharge. So Chapter 13 is really an all-purpose way of restructuring your debt for individuals.
Okay. And I know your wife helps you all the time. Wife's amazing too. She speaks 5 languages, so if you need to call in, she can probably speak what language you.
I couldn't run the practice without my wife.
She's amazing. She's definitely the backbone. But I know besides bankruptcy, you do some other things, right?
Well, I do a lot of discharging of taxes through bankruptcy, and that led me into tax controversy or tax resolution. It's known by both names.
Okay.
And what that is negotiating your tax debt directly with the IRS and the Franchise Tax Board. So things like offers in compromise, where you offer to pay the IRS less than you actually owe on your tax debt, a payment installment agreement where you offer to pay part or all of the debt in installment payments over time. And I realized I couldn't deal with every tax debt in bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Sometimes the people owe too much, sometimes the debt was too recent and I couldn't discharge it in bankruptcy. So I developed the ability to negotiate directly with the IRS and the Franchise Tax Board. Those are my 2 primary, but
Yeah.
there are other taxing authorities in the state of California as well.
So take me through like a situation that you might have gone to that was very difficult, but and how did you to get through it?
Well, I'm in one right now that we're not through, but we're fighting with the IRS. We have a client with 6 properties, and IRS and Franchise Tax Board liens on each property. So
Wow.
we had to file 12 liens,
12
12 motions to avoid the liens, and the IRS is opposing that.
Yeah.
So that's ongoing. So we're in litigation with the IRS. So we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
And I've opposed the IRS many times before
Yeah.
in similar situations. So
Yeah, he's referred me some business before, and it was a little difficult too.
that was a probate case, which we're just wrapping up my only probate case. But
And it's been how many years now?
it's been pending about 2 years. We're just about ready to pay out. So I do probate as well. It's not a major part of my practice, but I enjoyed it. I would like to do more of it. So.
Yeah. So Richard, what sets you apart from other bankruptcy attorneys?
I think the primary thing is that there are very few bankruptcy attorneys who can also do tax controversy work. Okay. So I take every case, I analyze it to determine whether it's a good bankruptcy case or whether it should be a tax controversy case. Sometimes it turns out to be both.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to do one before the other, but I'm able to take it either way.
Oh, great. Okay, so that's something you can really give him a call, and not many people do it, like you said, and I really highly recommend this man. So how do people get a hold of you?
They can contact me Well, the phone number is 818-762-8120. They can contact me via email, which is Rick Garber at sbcglobal.net. My website is www.gotdebtca.net, which I got the idea from the Got Debt commercials.
Yeah,
I thought
like
that was
that.
very clever, so
Yeah.
I incorporated that into my website. And LinkedIn, I'm on LinkedIn, so they can.
Okay.
I am active on LinkedIn, so they can contact me via LinkedIn.
Okay.
And I do have a business Facebook page, which I'm beginning to try to use a little bit, but
Some people take a while to get that Facebook on. But well, good. That's great because I mean I know you've been doing this for a long time. You're very experienced at what you do, and I know that you've helped a lot of people that I know out of bankruptcy, and it's really appreciative because sometimes you just get into that debt and you need some help. And Richard's very good at what he does, and I highly recommend him. My name is Blayne Pacelli. This is my community highlight. How can I help you?